Hello everyone, it's me. I haven't uploaded a video in about 5 years, and I just feel like ranting about something. The red pill is a sausage fest of sexually frustrated old and young men complaining about women for their dicks being dry. Guys in the red pill are normally too deluded of their own egos to swallow the black pill, so these guys have to make up copes. Hell, they cope as much as a land whale waiting for a Prince Charming. Red pillers usually make half-assed video guides to give advice to young dudes just to sell a course that costs roughly the same amount of a paycheck from their minimum wage job, or some retarded product for masculinity. It's the same formula every single time. Some dude that lives in a mansion with some writing on his gay-ass whiteboard, or it could be a very sexually attractive young woman saying some half-semi-truths about the modern world, like testosterone is decreasing, men are pussies, and they pretty much gaslight you into thinking that you don't do enough hard work as a man. But the funny thing is though, is that they're the ones making money off of young men who are insecure about themselves by showing their products off to you by making a passive income. With the money they receive from their brain-dead supporters, they usually flex the lifestyle that they have. Why? Well, because your dumbass gave them money for it. That's why they do it. Another point I like to add is how they make ridiculous claims about masculinity dying in the West, which is like 2% true. It's pretty much just fear-mongering and propaganda that politicians do to get votes, to be honest. And my final point I like to say is the advice to give to young men on how to get women. Normally the advice to give is to make an ass out of yourself to get them. I like to call it the red pill anti-pussy getting scheme. A lot of red pillers align themselves with MGTOW, which is laughable. Now before I go on, I want to make myself clear. If you want MGTOW because of the biased legal system that favors women, then I have nothing against you. But the other side of MGTOW though didn't go their own way because they want to. They were only sent their own way because they're ugly in the looks department. There's two types of the red pill audience. The young guys below the age of 30 who most likely had one negative experience of a girl, whether you're dating or not, has now become a red pill alpha male cunt nugget. And the second group are middle-aged men who believe they hit their peaks as a man, when in reality, their peak was actually a little bit over 2 decades ago. Newsflash, men hit the wall too, and a lot of you guys don't take care of yourselves. And one last point about MGTOW is them claiming to go their own way and ignoring women, yet that's all they talk about. Extreme irony right there. High value men is a pretty common phrase in the red pill community. An idea if a man becomes high status, he's highly valuable towards women. Even though this is true, it's still simping. I compare this topic of high value man to Doug Stanhope on hard work.
Hard work is fine if it's a work of passion, but just to work hard to buy shit to impress people, you're a fucking loser. Fucking empty vessel. Hard work, if it's hard work that you do for free, hard work if it's a work of passion, you're working at learning how to play the acoustic guitar, or you're trying to find my prostate when we're on ecstasy or something. That's a work of passion. Sure, go dig in, root around, just to work hard.
Now what's the reason for this, you may ask? Well, it's pretty simple. Let's say you and a few friends want to become a band, so you guys learn to play instruments, write songs, and learn how to perform live. Now you're famous. In this case, the end goal wasn't to get girls, it was to explore your passions in life. But, as always, it's a whole different story for red pillers. These guys spend years or even a decade to make money to become a high value man just to fuck low value pussy. Think about it for a minute. These guys make money for false burning desires and one night stands. Why not just swallow your ego and pride and fuck some escorts? It's the same thing really. Paying for pussy and women's attention in some form or way. It's even more laughable when they go on rants about a woman being gold-digging whores. Like, bro, there's two things wrong with this. First, you present yourself this way by buying expensive clothing, accessories, cars, and housing by flexing on social media or in real life. And second, not to sound like a male feminist, but you guys use women for sex anyway, so it's a fair trade. The sad part about all of this is being a middle-aged man with 6 figures with no wife or kids and nothing to show for it at the end of the day. For a short, quick rant, dudes often complain about women who are damaged, as in loose pussies. They say statements like throwing a hot dog in a hallway or a Grand Canyon, but vaginas don't work like that. In reality, these dudes haven't taken the dick pill. And no, I'm not talking about Viagra, Blue Chews, or the suspect ones at a gas station, I'm talking about penis size. And contrary to what I normally say about size doesn't matter, that is false. Bigger is better to a certain extent, and yes, motion in the ocean does matter. I'm bringing this point up because below average dudes or average dudes are mad that a woman has slept with a man that's better than them, and mad at her like it's her fault that she had sex with a man that was packing more meat. And last but not least are the RedPill Women, some of the most insufferable grifting cunts on the internet. I hate them. They're annoying and everywhere. They literally say the same exact things as the men say in the community, but for some reason, all because they have flesh tacos, the men go crazy for them. It's similar to when a girl gamer uses voice chat in a video game. All the guys in the game go crazy for her.
Just so you all know, I'm not a little boy, I'm a girl. Just in case you were wondering.
I love her.
They're the equivalent of a male feminist that pretends to care about women's issues just to sleep with them, caring about an issue that doesn't affect you for personal gain. The men simp on these women so hard that they shower them with money on live streams and elsewhere. It's no different than spending money on Twitch dots or OnlyFans models. Men giving women money just for existing when the women themselves don't know that they exist. Hell, most of the audience for these trash dots simp for them in the comment section talking about how beautiful and smart she is. Like, bruh, she has a man that's fucking her. What's your problem?
Hard to turn it off and go into a feminine role when you're used to doing battle.
We need more masculine men, but I want to be clear, there's no such thing as toxic masculinity.
I said on my channel, people were like mad at me because I said I think you should stay in shape for your husband. And I think, no, I swear that, like, I think you should stay in shape for your husband. And I think it's disrespectful to get overweight, like, if you're in a marriage. And I'm not saying, like, obviously your body's gonna change with kids, but, like, if you just completely let yourself go and get obese, I'm like, that is disrespectful to me.
Start learning how to increase your T levels naturally. There's a good chance that if you're purchasing your hygiene products at a drugstore, they are filled with testosterone-reducing chemicals. This is why my line that's releasing this Saturday is free from those chemicals. I designed the shower bundle to be free from.
You need to shut the fuck up!
At the end of the day, the red pill is for men who aren't winning in the current dating world and use it as a coping mechanism. Just admit it, you're a beta male.